It's Madden NFL 24, and we've got a showdown in the Sunshine State. It's the Jaguars.
Two teams just about a 3.5-hour drive from each other on Florida's I-75. The Jags and Bucks are underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by a man who took that huge jump everyone had hoped for in year two. One of the game's brightest young stars. And that's Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and is doing everything in his power to follow through.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
24.
Another run by Bigsby. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Let's go, 52.
And a early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Rip. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And bringing them out is the top pick in the 2018 draft, fiery competitor from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. To throw, Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Throwing, Mayfield. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Escape patches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This taken in at the goal line. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And got his man complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Escapes the sack. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk in the to the first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. They're standing by. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll try the right side here with White. And he is going to be stopped cold by scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll snag about 5 yards down at the 32.
on a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
First time they looked his way in this game, he comes through. The red challenge flag making an appearance. Doug Peterson not liking what he saw there. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 4th down trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game. They've worked in the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd down, goal to go. Here's Baker. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 4-yard. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Johnson jostles free. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. He's to the 15. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? Puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So Mayfield and the Bucs down 21-14, 37 seconds to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mayfield. There's Evans again, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Inside the 10. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go, 1st and goal. Mayfield. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. It's complete, and it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10. A final shot now for Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near